This is my 84 Monte Carlo SS. Cherry as it is. That's an LT1 350. Pushing a little over 500 horse. Running it with Holley carb. That's a 770 Holley carb. Worked up, jetted. It's got the Excel ignition system. And now we're going to just go ahead and check out the rest of the car. Let me drop this here. Beautiful SS. Mint condition. For an 84, it's in beautiful, excellent mint condition. As you can see, if you look, as you're walking down the side of the car here, you'll see these here, this particular mirror here. These are off of the more recent 4th generation Monte Carlo from 86 to 88. I put the Aero type mirrors on it in order to keep the car on the road, keep it from spinning out every time you turn. I got to put wide tires, they're 50s, they're Corvette tires on the Monte Carlo stock rims. They're 15s. Running 50 wide. As you can see, the car is cherry as ever. We're going to come back around the other side. Come back down this way, and again on the front wheel, I had to use, I believe those are 60s on the front, just to keep it from sliding out when you take a turn of some sort. As you can see as you come back, the car's in cherished condition. I'm going to start it up so you guys can hear it. And also, if you come in here, I don't know if you can see it that well, but if you look at the dashboard, you can't really see it too well, but I had to take a cluster out that was in this one because in 84, they only had a speedometer level height as only 85 mile an hour. So I had to put in an 87 cluster. So when I did that, I put the whole cluster of an 87 in there because of the high speedometer that's on it. Speedometer on this one goes to 120. It only shows 115, but there's another spot that takes it up to 120. Excellent stereo system. I'm running a couple equalizers. I have to use heavy-duty amp in the back in order to power everything. I'm running 2 bass shakers, 1 on each seat. I'm running 2 4x10s in the back deck here. Give you a look at what we got in the back. I got the power door lock and power trunk lock, but since I'm outside the car, I figured I'd just do it this way. I don't like using the key that often. especially in the cold. Right, I'm going to break the key. I got the 10 inchers, 3 pins running for the system, for the base in here. And then of course, we can pull this forward, lift it up. I'm not sure if you can see that. 1600 watts. And I'm running a realistic 80 watt for the base shakers that are underneath the front seats. This isn't bolted in, it's just set in here. So I didn't want to take any authenticity from the car. Not only that, I've got a Pioneer that's powering the 4x10s in the back on the deck. I've got to run a heavy system here. I'm in the process of putting it in coil covers, wire covers. And then I'm going to throw the spare tire back in. But right now, since I've been working on it, I was figuring that, you know, I'd just give it a show. It's got the original jack for it to go underneath and jump it up. So it is registered as a historical vehicle, but the car has no flaws. The car's immaculate. I try to keep it the best I can. Soon here, I'm going to be changing over the dashboard here to the SS Black from an 87, because in 84 they didn't put the black like they did over here that I put over here. This is out of the 87 that had the red trim, the black. But I've got this one. I'm going to put this in, taking the monitoring system out. I'm going to relocate that somewhere else. I'm also going to put in a fuel management computer system into here. I'm in the process of wiring everything right now. Everything is power. Electric windows, power door locks. It's got the back seat, the seats recline. I just use the covers on them. If I pull them up, all I do is I keep this on here to keep them in good shape, because they're in perfect shape. There's no rips, no break, no nothing to harm it. So I keep covers on them. Door panels are in beautiful shape. As you can see, there's no scratch, no rips, no tears. The carpeting is good. Carpeting inside the vehicle is good. It's excellent carpeting. I know it's a little messy right now, but when you're working on it, it's always going to be a mess. But as you hear, shuts pretty solid. It's airtight. Is there anything you want to add?
Well, you guys can, if you're watching this channel, I'd appreciate it if you leave it a like, subscribe to my channel. I'll have more videos up soon, and this is at Phymix Auto, and if you guys have any comments, leave them in the section below. And
we do this. We can restore a vehicle such as this. You'll see on there I've done an El Camino with the SS Monte Carlo nose on it also. This car actually, I didn't have to do any kind of body work on it. I have never done any body work on it. And the only thing I've ever done on this has been mechanical underneath the hood, in the rear, the transmission, cross member. I've souped up the suspension. If you notice, it's higher than the most Monte Carlo SS's. I've got a suspension system in here out of a 92 Impala wagon, heavy duty. You have to cut a coil and a half off for the fronts, but in the back you put them full size. Keeps it from bouncing, keeps its traction, keeps it going. I've got the regular stock lights in it. I'm running 2 fog lights inside. You won't be able to see them, but they have that blue tint I can't remember what they call that, but that blue lighting when you're going down the road for the fog lights. It's a nice car in the night. It's a nice car during the day. It's a beautiful driving car. I myself, I'm not much of a Grand National man, but I love my Chevys. And this here, having the V8, it's the way to go. 500 plus horse. This is us. This is what we do. Thank you for watching. Like me, man. Later.